Hello everyone, Darren here, and welcome back to Anno 117 Pax Romana. We're picking up where we left off at the end of the previous episode, having just unlocked our fancy patricians. Now, in order to do so, we built our first sets of marvels, the bathhouse and the forum, of course. We got our patricians, we scaled up, and then we got new marvels, the library and the temple. This has done absolute wonders for our city. I think it was tenfold the workforce for some of our categories with the Libertas, and then we were able to scale up our plebeians, our eques, and then of course the patricians themselves. We have our mosaics on the go. We've delivered their caviar. That's how fancy they are. Oysters with caviar. But we're on to the next thing. Bird tongues in aspic and so on and so forth as we look to enrich Albion and have a bit of synergy between the two. Now the smell of bacon wafts through the air, the city streets, and that's because our pig farms have burned down, and our mosaics are on fire right now. So we'll just, we'll throw down a little vigilies, help them out, and we'll let time play. We'll get to these once those fires are put out. We're, of course, making new ships, which is good. We're doing a few different quests, so things are looking pretty good right now. Feeling pretty good about things. Now, I'm just wondering, should we go for the amphitheater? I guess so, right? I haven't built this before, but it's 75,000. The problem here is I've only got 78,000 in reserve, so I feel like we should do some quests, get some money, and we'll just keep, fulfilling needs and things in the meantime, and see how we get on. So the next stuff that we need to fulfill are the bird tongues in aspic, so it's going to require more on the pig side, which is, you can't see, but I'm pulling my collar, it's kind of on fire right now. But we have the small bird population, right, that we need to have a look at in Albion. And that'll get the epicure of air. We had the epicure of water, now we have the epicure of air, so we get that kitchen up and running. Now it's actually cannot be produced in this province. Oh, I thought maybe this stuff was brought back. Okay, I haven't even looked into that. That's cool. Yeah, so we'll have to set up all the new trade routes. This is why we're making ships, etc., so all good. Then we're going to need necklaces. So on the public service category, we're all good, right? We've built the temple, we've built the library, that's fine. The next category over, necklaces. So let's have a look at what it's needed. We saw it's gold. And we also saw we need minerals. And I was like, annoying. Because we do have minerals, but we crush them. And there's a little bit left over, but it's still just a little bit tedious. So I was thinking we could go for a different island. This island here has the Murex snail population that we actually is one of the things we still buy in. I don't produce it anywhere. So we could produce it here and also produce the raw minerals and just bring the raw minerals over. So I kind of like the idea of that. Gold is local to Roma, so we should be fine there. We can make the gold bars and then the jeweler. So that should be pretty straightforward. And then we're back to Albion again. So yeah, let's try to get this stuff synergized and up and running. I actually have no idea how these two are made. We need more patricians to see that. So we'll just wait until we get there. Alrighty. Back to... Oh, by the way, someone said... Oh yeah, we're still doing a quest right now for the olive oil. Just remember that. I was wondering why we were full of it. Someone had said that if you pick up the item... This thing, the berries of Nepenthe, and we sell it to Diana, something might happen? Now, I don't know if they just know that, or that was part of the quest or something, so we'll try that. Or it's part of the diary, maybe, that kind of alluded to it. I'm not too sure, so we'll try give that a go. Now, we are waiting for olive oil to come up here. We could make the trip and back, I think. Yeah, and I'm going to keep the olive oil on me, because I don't want them taking it away and sending it to Albion. So we'll just go out here. Blind Faith was discovered, and that is going to be, now we have an eternally divine plebeian following in our villa, so 50 extra workforce, just straight up. Love to see it. We're now getting the alliance treaties next, and after that we can go straight for quinqueremes, because why not? Why stop at merely 3 rows of ores? It's a good question. Funeral games, what is this? The effect range of the recreation ground is increased. Yeah, I'll get that afterwards as well. What's this? The art of gift giving. Give large gifts to make people happier. We might need that if we can't get the alliances. So let's just have a queue up a few of those different things. Alrighty, I'm feeling good today, man. Full of energy today. I was thinking we could throw down some stone. Even though I keep saying that this is all temporary, which it all is, I guess. Might as well make it look a little bit prettier. Stonify it. Extend the reach. The workforce has just climbed up quite a lot there for Libertas, actually. Is that because the fire is done? Don't know, actually. Not going to complain. So our rendering soap is back up and running. So I actually wrote down what we're kind of lacking on different islands just in between episodes. So at Roma, I wrote down garum, soap, and amphore. But the soap might have been because of the fire just now. Yeah, soap is fine. So amphore, just a little low. And then garum. Yeah, garum's a bit low too. Okay, we can maybe just try to correct that. That's the only things we're lacking, so it's not too bad. Considering how much we've just been building stuff kind of willy-nilly on top of each other. So garum works. We have 2 on the island already. One is in the city, of course, and another one is out here. Yeah, we could continue to keep it out here, I think. Why not? Just keep it around the back there, because that way the same effects are being stacked, so you don't double up the effect too badly. It's interesting how that works. You're really encouraged to pile the negatives together, but the positives spread out, you know? New milestone achieved. Ooh, for religion. What do we got? Productivity 60% now for the bread. Oh yeah. Oh, and the olive oil as well. Interesting. But not the entire chain on this island, of course. So they're going to be thirstier for more olives. But that should be okay, because we did just scale it up for more than we need. So yeah, that should work out quite well. Alright, so garum. I just need to look at the actual ingredients for this chain. So we have the mackerel. That seems good. Salt, I think, is the next one. Salt seems good. So I think we're free just to... Oh wait, I've already put down the building. Well, then it should be fine. We should be more than fine then. Excellent. We don't even have to do anything. More ransom demands. I refuse. Thank you. You know, he's probably got an effect if you befriend him as well, doesn't he?
Everything all right with your villa staff, if you don't mind?
Maybe not.
No
These guys do, right? They have the alliance effect. Doesn't look like we have one here. I'm sure you're able to trade some interesting things, though. Alright, Caesar has made it out. Oh yeah, we could deliver some of the olive oil right now. I forgot about that. There's a bit of it. But the other reason I came here was to sell you the coffee. By the way, people schooled me. They were like, coffee is Ethiopia. I don't know why, I just thought it was South America. I guess I had Anno 1800 brain. Sell it for 3? I don't know, man. Well, I'm gonna blame the commenter.
It's so important to splurge on yourself.
She's pleased. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but oh well, whatever. I don't know what we could have done with it. 96,000 for Tillus Mimianus, multifaceted tessellator. Tessera works in range. Happiness area of effect 1.5. No, I mustn't get distracted. Okay, let's head back. Need more olive oil. What do we have here? 3 military ships at least. One with an item on it that needs to be dropped off. More on the way, and civilian ships not doing anything. Great! Alright, one of my ships has a minor issue. My routes. Yeah, is there a way I can say, don't tell me about that? Not that one. Ship is under attack. Oh my god, you've come into my bay. Should really have a repair crane in there or something. The cheek! And look at this, the stutter as well. Cool scenery though, you don't have to fight next to or under the arch. Alright, we'll just move this guy out to the repair crane. Donk. I guess we did just have the risk refused or whatever, so I guess it makes sense that this would happen now. Go for that ship, he's actually quite weak. What do we get? Ropes. Wow, okay. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. We've got wood as well now, so we can finish off the wooden wall here. And there was actually some stuff not filled in. Latrines and a well. You know, I like to put them together. Alrighty. City's looking nice. Alright, so if garum is okay then, it's really just the amphorae that need to be fixed, and then we're done. Yeah, garum seems fine now, and the base ingredients seemed okay too. So, amphorae. I actually can't remember how they're made. So let's have a look. Ah, resin. Resin and clay. And the resin comes from our other island. A potter, of course. So we've got 2 on the island. And it's just not enough. We'll throw down a 3rd in the same location, I suppose. It's the kind of thing where now we're starting to get a little tight. Well, not really that tight in space. There's loads of space over there. But I was going to say move some of the charcoal burners out of this place now. Put them in more efficient areas. I don't care about the efficiency. It's fine. Alright, I just want to see if I have the base ingredients. So, with the third one, we'll have enough. But do we have enough intermediate or raw materials? So clay? Clay is actually okay. Oh! You can see the little grey bit. They patched that in. That's really nice. Finally. Yeah, that's good. It wasn't there before. That must have been part of the new patch. You just had to go by the number. In the old game, it was you'd see the grayed out thing. So when this gets fully up and running, that will... Like, consuming, I mean. This will fill up. It's basically just showing you what it will be, so that's good. Sorely missed, that was. The other thing was the charcoal. So charcoal is fine, too. It's just those two, isn't it? Oh, and resin. My bad. Resin, I feel like, is an agricultural product. And it comes from... either Arminum or Latium, I can't remember. This will be low. Okay, so we can go expand that. And there's a good workforce here, actually, so they should be okay. And they can grow their own... Oh, no, they can't. They can't grow their own yet. People were saying, though, if you put down a different wood building that does grow their own, you can actually just grow things that way. And then you can fill this into the same area. It's kind of interesting, I guess. It's a bit weird. I know. Everybody chill. They're actually only at 36 out of 45. I guess the building did just erode a bunch of the trees, which is a slight problem. I might put this here for now then. That will grow some of the trees back for this. It's pure strategy is what it is. So yeah, it should be fine. Alright, cool. And the route is already set up, so there should be no problem. Oh, whoa. Getting a little close there to their base. Go with the wind, son. I better not lose any health for this. I did. Look at that. That's so ridiculous, man. I don't like that kind of thing. I get it, gameplay-wise. I don't like it, though. But yeah, we're out of there. Alright, so he might get chased a little bit, but I've got ships on the way that are coming to his aid, so I think it'll be alright. Yeah, they're coming around the corner, so that should be fine. And you should be healing up now, yeah? Yep. Alright, great. Anyway, so that's, I know it might seem a bit scatterbrained, but actually we're just taking care of 2 production chains, so that's totally fine. So they should have everything they need now. So if we look at consumer goods, we have green bars across the board, right? Slightly close on the togas just there, I saw, but other than that, we seem totally fine. Great. So that means we shouldn't see any fluctuation in population or workforce at the very least. Oh, okay. So what next? I guess it's over to Albion and start thinking about there. Oh, actually, one thing I wanted to do is set the marble building. We're delivering marble in here, but I never built it. So it's negative health, but increase the prestige. Thinking... might do it down by the coast, actually. That's kind of a nice place for it. Actually looks quite cool there. And speaking of coastlines, we could have a new trading pier. I've never built any of these things because I've just been so constrained for workforce all the time. A shipyard and a trading pier. There we go. So now the marble gets shipped in. What is this? Ooh, a technology lets you... That was cool. That was done in a DLC before. It lets you say that this pier is only going to deal in one particular good. So we could make it the marble if we wanted to. Not that it would matter. It's still going into a warehouse and coming out of another one. But, yeah, if you're dealing high volume of any one thing, like let's say you've got a lot of charcoal going into an island for industry, then you can reserve a pier just to always be the charcoal delivery. Now, the volume of goods in this guy, granted, I haven't built a mega city or anything, but the volume of this goods seems way lower. Like, the intention seems to be have less ships, because it did get really crazy in Anno 1800. And I like that they've reduced it. But I wonder, is that ever really going to be needed then? But I guess it's good to have it. Because eventually, maybe with DLCs and stuff, you will need it. Alright, so we have a few enemy ships here coming at me. Take him out. What's he doing? It's getting a bit close. We are going against the wind. I don't think we ever saw in this theater him Syracuse land troops. I don't think so anyway. Wonder, is that only an Albion thing? Are you gonna come back towards us? Alright, that's 2. He'll probably get away. If we don't move together, we can actually almost catch him. You could go pick up that stuff. What do we get? Weapons? Just throw it over. It's don't need any of that. We should set up an iron industry, make our own weapons and armor, and a barracks to make our own troops. We never did that, so that's another thing we can put all that workforce to use on. Strange that he's just running away. Is that his flagship, I wonder? No, it's just a big ship. 9,000 population even. Love to see it. I just love to see numbers when they don't fluctuate, but I'm sure we haven't balanced everything, so it probably will, but it's nice to see that we're almost there. Another ship construction finish. That was another military ship, if I recall correctly. And maybe we'll just wait for quinqueremes now at this point, and we can sell ships we don't need anymore, I suppose. Alright, that looks like it. Good night. Looks like there's only one more ship roaming around this theater at the moment. Armor. I might keep that, actually. Alright. Send these guys back. Or we could send them to take out this little guy. Alrighty. Anyway, sorry for the distraction. So, yeah, let's go to Albion. Let's see what's needed. So again, it was the small bird population to make bird tongues and aspic, right? And I don't know if they're needed over there or just here. So the renderer... Okay. So, that means we need to send lard to Albion then, if that's the case. So that's a bit of a weird one. Or, oh, no, don't. You could just do it over there, can't you? Yeah. Alright, let's do that then. Ah, yes, of course. Our drained marshlands. So, which one has the birds? This one has the bird. The bird is the word. Festival, Latiria, Festival of Learning in Londinium. 2 knowledge on all buildings and a random specialist. Yep. Hang on, I gotta be careful with this. There we go. I guess maybe the fire can't reach down all that way. Yeah. Alright, so let's have a look then. Small bird population. So do these guys need it as well? Oh, they do. Do we make it already? Oh, nobles are on my other island. Bro, I can't remember where they are, what they look like.
We've some new old men.
Oh, there they are, right there, of course.
It's a change.
No, we don't provide it. Okay, I was just checking that we don't do that yet. That's fine. All right, so nobles do need it, and then patricians. Makes sense, I guess. So let's get started. So a bird charmer. Resource required. What? Oh, it's on marshland. I see. Ships under attack. Sorry. Let's make sure that this is okay. Yeah, it's the last ship, so we're all good. Might send one of these back to Albion then, and that'll be it. Keep the rest down here. An even split between the two. Alright, GG. I guess we gotta pick up that olive oil as well. There's always things to do. Ship here, not doing anything. Let me just see how much we need left, and then we'll go. 17. We have exactly 17. I'm just gonna take it all. Alright. To Diana. Right, the military ships, they're gonna come on home and heal up and drop off whatever they got, and then we'll send some of them to Albion. But we don't have to worry about that too much. Alright, let's get focused. Back to Albion. Bird charming is underway. So let's have a look. So it's a radius base building. Just like, yeah, so I guess it's like some of the other ones we have. You're still at 100 here, just about. So let's do that right there, why not? Now, that's going to be... Ooh, it actually requires the nobles. Damn. I guess we have to have nobles here then. Not too big of a deal, I guess, but I was hoping to avoid that. It'd be nice to have a more grid-like noble quarters. So we need to go Roman style, please. And once they're ready, we'll make nobles out of them. So they're going to need a few things. I might even just... I was going to say make a manual delivery, but nah, not going to do that. It's where things get complicated needing, but I guess if I just knew that from the beginning, it's like you kind of just need everything. Because I really wanted to have one island be Celtic. So they've got the sausages here. We just need an exchange route, right? So bread and sausages need to go over there. Alright, so I had a route doing one or the other. It was like this one, Tara Londinium Exchange. But really we need one now just saying everything from Londinium. So get rid of just the herbs here, please. And we'll do bread. I guess so. There's actually is 5 slots in this, that's perfect. And then sausage. Okay, so now we need a new route. Going from here to there. And we'll need a ship, I guess. Is there anything idle here? Is that a military ship? No. I feel like I've read that wrong. Why would there be... Anyway, I'll check in a minute. Anyway, herbs. So this is no longer an exchange route. This is Londinium exports. The text editing on this is where... There we go. So, Londinium exports. So the new route we just set up, that is A... Tara exports. They're all exports, I guess. It's things that leave the island, really. But they could go to multiple islands. That was the idea. But they are just traveling to one at the moment. Almost all of them. Now, that ship. It is just here. Let me just double check it. Yeah, it's just a... I don't remember doing this, but that's really forward thinking of me. It's just a trade ship. I thought I only had military ships here, but I guess we did have a spare trade ship. Excellent. Good. So that really doesn't cost us anything then. Now, we probably need to set up a little rule here to say a minimum stock, please, of 50. Minimum stock here of 50. Do we make bread here or do we bring it from Rome? I just can't remember, actually. I feel like we make it here. No, I must be wrong. Maybe not. Nothing on the island. Yep, comes from Rome. So Rome's now supplying 2 islands. So we gotta check that. Let's just check all islands then for bread. We're low. We are low. Okay, we'll need a little bit more. But, by the looks of things, we could just be making it here. So we should probably do that. Wheat, flour is Mercators, and bread is Mercators. Yeah, just do it here. Why not? What is this? Barley. So it's 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Oh, dude, that's super easy. We could keep the other chain running then, and or keep it trading. There's no problem. Because space is a bit tighter here. Just for now. Maybe I'll change it, but yeah. Little mill. Little bakery. Sure. Baker Street. What was that? That's the sausages, okay. Alright, so with that extra supplement of bread, we should be making enough now. If we check all islands and we have a look at bread, it's going to go up to 4 over 4. Yeah. Does seem like you make more in... I mean, this is every minute. I wonder how fast it is in Rome. I feel like it's like a minute 30. Well, obviously we boosted it. Oh yeah, with series. No, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. So let's see. It is just 1 minute. This is 1:30. So the mills here are faster, but they require rivers? They do, but the one over there doesn't. I see. That's cool. It all makes sense. Can't complain about that. There's your olive oil. And we got our exuperata. Workshops in range reduced 40%. Someone actually sent me... Oh, I'd have to quit out and check. Or is my Discord open? No, it's not. They sent me a list of what are kitchens or what are workshops. It is a bit strange that you can't look it up in-game. You just have to kind of know. But a workshop is so... Like, kitchen is like, okay, I can kind of work out what that would be. But a workshop, I mean, that's a clothier. I don't know what a workshop is. Like, specifically. So I'd have to check. And that would just take a bit of time. So I'll just, I'll do that in between. But yeah, good item to have, though, all the same. Right, drop that off, please. Drop him off. Don't know why you can't do that from the menu. Or from not in the menu. And then, yeah, one of you can go to Albion. You please. The merman. The rest of you can stay here. Cool. Pretty good workforce, 240, 240, 13, and 64. I feel like patricians have gone down a bit. Did we build anything? It was the marble, I think, that might have taken them. We are making our own now, so that's good to see. We should have set that to maintain. Yeah, it's maintaining at 60. Let's maintain much higher than that now. So we'll say maintain at 200. So we make it ourselves. Same for this. Maintain at 200. So if we're below, buy it. If we're above, sell it. Might cost us initially, but then we'll make money in the future. Alright, great. Back to the bird tongues. Really slow progress on that, but we're getting there. Oh, I kind of remember now. I sent that ship over to Albion because I was like, oh, it's going to do the trades between the regions. That's why I did it. Now I remember. Yeah, so you're missing your workforce, but let's just continue on anyway, presuming we will get this workforce. So you need the tongue plucker, gross, every 2 minutes. Happiness -2, Mercators -4, so we do need to keep some of the Mercators around actually. This can be put on land or on marsh. Yeah, just for now I'll pop it here. So one of those should be fine. We might need more. I imagine if they're both eating it in both territories, we probably do need more. And then we need the renderer and pigs. So our pigs are on our other island, actually, but we could just set it up here. Just check super quick. What kind of rate of pigs do we have on this island? So we have 2 for 2, so it's all balanced. So yeah, I guess I'll just do it on the other one. Which, does that mean we could just be making sausages there? I guess, yeah. I guess they're just going to be 2 identical, like we just have the same stuff going on. And I suppose it's just needed because of the fertilities, the way they are. So, fair enough. Right, so pigs.
Dissatisfied with their lot, they may soon revolt.
We need 5 modules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I expected better from one of your caliber.
Happiness, yeah, in Rome. That's fair enough. So, every 30 seconds we make one of those. Every 1 minute we do the lard. So we could have 2 of these. Soap is made back home. 1 minute to 1 minute 30. So we'll have more than we need. So every 30 seconds. We could have 3 of these then. It's a lot of nobles, man. It's a lot of nobles. Nice looking building though. Let's start off with 1 and see how we get on. Well, actually, I keep saying that, but this is every 2 minutes. That's every 1 minute 30. So we need to scale up quite a bit actually. God, we really need a lot of nobles here. Okay, we've hit a bit of a wall. I mean, that's going to take a while to do this. So we've set up the route to send over the different foods they need. So their food tier is okay now, and they will get their sausages. That's okay. They need brooches and soap. Damn, man. You're gonna need everything. Damn. It just means it's gonna take much longer than I'd hoped for. Alright, let's just scale up. We gotta do it. You gotta do it. At the back of the Governor Palace, we'll do a sort of Roman community. I said that we do it inside the walls. I will do that in future. I like the idea of that. Do something like this and like this. Cut this across, and we'll give these like a nice pathway or trees or something down the middle. The Albionic pine oak is usually pretty good. Maybe just flowers or something in the middle. Alright. Gonna need more than that though. So let's see what we can get in at awkward angles. Nice, we actually managed to get that one in the middle. Cool, that's a nice little community. Again, maybe some Albionic oaks just to fill out the area. Now, they're gonna need their own market and everything up that way, because it's too far from everything.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Damn, could have sworn we could fit more than that there. Let's just move that out a tiny bit. Yeah. Very nice. They're gonna need more of everything though. So just to reiterate, we're doing this because we need more mercators. And then we need more nobles. To get to nobles though is quite tricky, especially on this island, because all our transport and logistics are set up to deliver mercators to this island, and the things that they would need.
Two sheets to rub together.
So they have their olive oil. They don't have amphora up here. Can we make it up here? Mud dryers and a potter again. Yeah, might need to make a few more ships then, because we're gonna need more up here.
Let's make a deal.
So this ship isn't doing anything anymore. Send you over. You can go to Albion, I suppose. Right. Okay. Right, back we go. Yeah, I know I've slowed down a bit mentally. I'm not talking very much because I'm just trying to work out. Here's the predicament. So, Latium to Albion Roma exports, right? So this comes into Londinium. We could then tell it to go to the next island over. Hit both, right? So like this. That way we can take off the... Yeah, so I can go unload, 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 unload. So you're hitting both. But it means that we're waiting on this island to fill completely before we bring it to that one. You could do this, where you say, like, load the good as well. So you unload and then load. It's often a bit weird doing that. It's normally best to do it this way. I'd be fine with doing that. It cuts down on the routes a little bit. So let's try that. That now means that the Londinium exports... No, not that one. Am I crazy? Don't I have Londinium? Yeah, it's this one. Oh, I just can't see. Oh yeah, sorry, it doesn't show you all the icons. I was like, where's the bread? We don't need bread on that anymore. So bread, soap, olive oil, and wine. Yeah. The bread's still locally being produced here. It's not being transported over, but it will hit a cap faster, meaning they can't unload everything and therefore they move it over. But what we need to make sure we do is we don't sell any of this stuff. You gotta let it overfill. Unless it hits... No, you just shouldn't ever sell it. You could sell it in the other place though, but not in this one. Not saying it's the most efficient way. You could probably just tailor the numbers to be a bit more exact, but this should be fine. This cuts down on ships, that's for sure. Okay, they're not being sold anyway, so that's okay. Now we do have minimum reserve. Yeah, well, not that that matters. Alright, good. But yeah, until these guys totally fill up, it won't really reach the other island, which could be a very long time. So that means like progress here would be quite slow. Right, I'm just trying to think, what other amenity buildings do you need? You've got those two. They're ready to upgrade now. So Romanize, please. Alright, created more Mercators, and obviously more demand for everything, which we'll catch up to later. You know, we're going to need lots of stuff. So, that other thing that was doing something, we can now change it. The Londinium exports can now have the... brooches. Now we've got a different island trying to take some of the brooches too, so we have to make sure that we have enough. Globally. All islands... Yeah, we're totally good. Okay, that's fine. Right, so, if we have a look at things, then that means that they should be okay for food. I think we need more eel, actually. They should be okay for bread and sausages, I think, for a while. Service-wise, how do you not have that? Who did I select? Must have selected one of the other ones. Okay, so they have their Bardic Hearth. They won't have their Grammaticus or Phantom here yet, but we can build those. Yeah. There could be kind of nice. And the Phantom... Phantom on the side down here maybe would be better. Because there's one... Oh yeah, we have it here. I think that was a temporary one. Let's do it on the side. Now, ship's under attack. Have to go quickly investigate. See what's going on. Everything seems fine. Okay. Seems like there is a pirate ship here. That might be the one that's responsible. We'll quickly go out and just murder him. Alright, they have their order. Don't have to worry about it. Okay, Phantom. Concrete is okay here? Yeah, it's actually not bad. Okay, money's really good actually. We started on 75,000 today, 78. We're up to 110 now. It's good. Could be doing more quests actually, I keep forgetting about that. So let's see what contracts we have. It's always worth getting some items, and even a bit of extra money, like why not? Destroy 1 trireme and 3 pentaconters. Yeah, sure. We've got 3 ships here, we could probably pull that off. Just start them all here, and then gather them all together, and then we can go out and do that. That is for Mr. Jorgensen, or the equivalent of. Then we need White Cliff. So what do you got for me? Any items? Yes, we have this man. Cursory Brusarius. Residences in range earn money. Sure. 12,000.
If it's metal or horses,
Crates for money. Sure. Let's do all these, and we can just bang them out in the background. Okay, so our ships are together. That was really quick. So where do we need to go to? Who do we need to kill? One over there by the pirates. One here. Let's give you the target. Those 3 are probably going to come together. Alright, we'll just try to pay attention to that in the background. Famous last words, of course. Now, we scaled up. We now have 83 Mercators, so that's great. They can't upgrade yet, so we're still missing some stuff. We've hit the first 2 tiers, no problem. 3rd tier, the brooches should be coming in, and the soap will come naturally as well over time. The amphora, though, is a problem, and the olive oil will come naturally. I wonder, could we set up a secondary route coming from Rome that's delivering the amphora, or should we just do it here? So now that that's coming here, I'll go all islands and have a look at olive oil. Olive oil will be low for all islands, so we need to boost it even further. So let's work on that. Did our ships do their job? I think so. Let's bring these guys back. I'll send one more of them to Albion. Right, so let's have a look at how much olives we produce. At the moment, globally, we make 2/2. We're going to need a little bit more because we need more vinters or whatever they're called that do the olive oil. Victualler, that's it. So we have 2 on the island. They have health benefits when they're placed around, so one there, one there. Maybe we could get one over here. Don't know if you can reach a warehouse or not. Yep, you've got access to that one down here. Okay, that's okay. We might need even more than that, though. That'll be just about enough. Means that we probably need a little bit more. Let's scale it up. Maybe one down here. Wonder, can I level that warehouse up yet? We've only ever raised its rank once. Warehouse refinement will bring it up again. Alright. Oh man, it's difficult to think. So olives. So olives are being made out here. We're a bit low on workforce now. There is a riot going on. This is where we got the messages about. Let's try help them out. Creating some gaps here. I don't know what we'll fill them with, unfortunately.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Construction of a ship finished. So that's another trade ship. So send this to Albion straight away. It's going to need to go there anyway. Okay, so let's see how we're doing. Porridge is actually just about even. Sardines are even. This is a bit low. But we just needed enough to get the olives. And then there's a few houses here not repaired yet. That might set us over the edge for a few of those things. Porridge and sardines. Porridge just the tiniest bit low. Ship under attack in Albion. I have to check on that just to make sure we're not mismicroing it. You need to back out of here now, please. Okay, so what have we killed so far? That's 2 Pentaconters down. This is one more, and then this is the trireme after this. That's not too bad. Good progress. We'll just go back and heal. And then we'll move back out. Another military ship has just arrived, actually. Perfect. Like clockwork. A fire in Latium. Okay. Where is it? I don't see it. This is a Latium. Is that an old notification, or was it put out immediately or something? Oh, no, there it is. There it is. No, it's on fire. Give them those stone roads, help them to get there. Man, we just built some of these houses. Sabotage, I say. Insurance scams.
I'm afraid the flame that never goes out has gone.
Okay, so they're gonna need more stuff. We need more sardines. Just a little bit. And they're gonna need another porridge field, oat field and stuff. So there is one up here. Let's just do another one right next to it. It'll be fun to do like mega optimization later when you have like the gods being buffed and you're like, okay, now I'm putting all my farming on the Ceres island, you know? Oh dear. Okay, all good. That should be food sorted. That's the thing I care most about for these guys. They don't need everything else. Because it's really just about the workforce so we can get more and more olives. Olives. And they can actually have a warehouse up here now, I'd say. It's going to be fairly busy, I think. Now we need to save the room on this for a road, just in case we do tap that mountain. There's nothing down this way. So just fill all of this out if we can, or as much as possible.
There are signs of public unrest.
You can actually get quite a lot. I mean, 160 is a lot, but it's surprising to me how much it actually covers. $160. All right, it's the best we can do. Now we do actually have some plebeians here. I wonder, should we just make some olive oil? How much is it, workforce-wise? 7. We have 6. But no, I guess to keep the supply chain the way it is without having to ship anything else, just leave it as like that. If I had a bit more time, what I'd do is cut the roads a bit differently and then, yeah, move these over. But like that, it's just crazy. It's like a giant olive grove.
Nothing from the land of Reed.
What do you got for me? Balancing the scale, several liberty have come to plead their case. They accuse their villicus of treating them worse than slaves, making them toil before dawn and past sunset. They demand compensation and a new villicus. Compensate them, so happiness +1 for every building in Roma for 4 hours. Yes, I would say yes to that. Because happiness is the one thing we're low on, because we've no amphitheater. So it should be about +300 or something, I would imagine, no? Wow. Oh, wow, we're still at -400 even with that? Yeah, +443. Damn. Jeez. What do they got to be unhappy about? We give them everything. Looking good across the board for all of our stuff, though. I mean, things are coming together nicely, but we are so stuck on bird tongues and aspic. There's a riot going on here. Is there no custodies? Nope. What? There's 2 on the island. Okay, there's just none around here, though, I guess. I let that happen. I guess I'll just stick you in here for now. It's not full reach, but it'll help.
Adroitly done.
Okay, good. Right, back over we go. So let's see how we're doing now. What do you got? So they have their brooches now, so that's okay. It's really just the amphoria and the olive oil, and we've just sorted out bringing olive oil here, so that will work. It'll just take a long time. So let's just focus on our quests for the end of the episode, and then we'll try to, yeah, I guess ultimately just keep going and try to meet more of their demands. I find that actually quite a fun intertwining of production chains, so I think it's a good design so far. Because it makes me think. Some of the stuff in the like tier 2 and 3, you don't really have to think too much about it, but this has gotten quite messy, I feel like, which is what you kind of want.
So, Governor, I hope I said that right.
Yes. Yeah, we're just waiting because they can't start these buildings, right? What a shame. What a shame. I want to put that further back, actually. There you go. Yeah, I guess if I'd known the production chains a bit better, we could have said that this was the Roman island. I just went with the one that was bigger, and I thought iron industry equals Roman. But for the fertilities, it's like, nah, this could have been the Celtic one, actually. Still don't know what you need the ponies for. Guess we'll see. Is it a late game noble thing? Maybe. Let's see. Wigs? Maybe the, oh, horsehair? Pony hair? That seems correct. They need togas as well. Yeah, we'll need another route coming from Rome. Our metal industry is doing well though. Just want to check something real quick. So brooches everywhere were twice as much as we need. Silver is evened out and the raw materials are evened as well, so that's all good. A disease has started in Roma. Despite their huge amounts of aqueducts and stuff. Hey, we got quinqueremes. Oh yeah, alliances. Let's see if we can do an alliance with anyone. Zara.
Wasting your breath.
Yes, let's do it. So we're allies now, and that gives us the alliance effect. Knowledge 10%, aqueduct upkeep reduced, and hand mirrors are gained for every 10 talents of charcoal sold. Now I'm guessing that means charcoal sold just out of your harbor passively, right? So we should list it to be sold if it's not already. So we have 205. What is it? Is it not a raw material? There we go. So I guess just maintain at 200. So if you go over, sell. And we do produce some here. Yeah, we produce more than we need. Excellent, great. So this is in effect getting hand mirrors. So weird. Does anyone, and they need them, don't they? They do. Once there's just a little bit more. They need 1,200 patricians. We could just get a few more patricians. Oh, we're a bit tight. Let's try it anyway. So, need a few more of these guys. A few more of them. And they can become patricians. There we go. Hand mirrors have been unlocked. Oh my days. So you need silver. And shells. Oh. Narcissium. That's funny. A Narcissium. Brilliant. Alright, and then the loungers. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh yeah, I meant to set up on the other island. God, there's so much to do. So much to do. And then for this we need 1,750 patricians, so we're a little far off from that at the moment. Awesome though. Cool. Making good progress. I think so anyway. Let's deliver those parts to Aether Igorwin. Seems like we took it out somehow, or someone else did. Now, what are our other quests? Deliver cargo 37 tons of weapons. And, oh yeah, and get the flotsam. Okay. So it's 1, 2... My god, the way it bobs up and down means you actually can't click it. It's so crazy. 3, 4, and 5. And that is to go back to Manx. Great. Alright, so that's on the go in the background. I feel like you're the one that actually needs protection, so you guys follow each other. So yeah, I mean, given enough time, technically, we should see this stuff get delivered for these guys.
We've got a proper temple to put all these curses in. Don't worry, your name's not on mine.
But then it's the M4, eh? Clay and resin. Well, we do have resin here, so I guess we could do it here. And then the mud. Mud's already here. And a potter. Now, a potter gives negatives and bonuses, yeah? Income +1, fire safety -2. Fire safety's not great, so maybe we'll try to push that just a bit further out to an area like this. The resin tapper. None on the island, surprisingly. So, okay. And then the mud. Now, we actually don't have mud pits. Alright, guess we'll just throw one in here for now. Alrighty. That warehouse should be able to handle it. Yep. Oh! This is actually ever so slightly too far away. Damn. Well, we'll just go with another one down here. Or you just do that. There we go. Okay, it was already pushing up against the border a bit much anyway. So that should be their own pottery. So if we deliver pottery, that'll be this chain done. And then we can actually upgrade them to get nobles. That'd be nice to get that done. Let's just advance time. That's the last thing they're missing.
Been polishing up on my
And then I'll feel like I actually did something today. Even though we did like knock off a load of little small things and reorganize our trade routes technically to deliver these things. And in between episodes then I can just take a quick sit rep and make sure like we're making enough of everything so they don't run short anyway. But I think it'll be okay. Just from memory. So we're basically just waiting on this to get its stuff. The resin is coming in. I'll just quickly check what we're making here. So resin is over the amount it needs. The raw materials of mud is over the amount it needs. And I guess we'll just check the potter. Yeah, totally good. Easy. Don't need to bring it from Rome at all. And we're not, turns out. So we can make it here and deliver it to the other island, actually, if we need to.
Don't touch my hammer, alright?
Don't touch my cheese. Alright, we're literally just waiting on this stuff. And then, yeah, let's see how we're doing for charcoal. Not great. Alright, maybe build some more charcoal, actually, then. Get burning. Alright, once they make their first batch, we should be allowed to upgrade the first few houses anyway. Once they deliver it over here. There we go. This should now mean that they are ready to upgrade just like that. So, our first groups of nobles. And we did it. We have the workforce now. So by doing that, they can now finally work the bird charmer, although we're going to need multiple. But the bird charmer is now working. They can then deliver their birds over here, pick the tongues out, I guess, which is gross, and deliver that around the corner to the epicure of air. They have the lard ready to go, 50 talents of it, and then start making the bird tongues in aspic. The last thing is just to send it out. So this one, Atara. So you're going to take the bird tongues in aspic, but that's needed by the nobles anyway, so I guess the excess. And that'll go back to Rome. Just like that. I feel like things are actually, I mean, I'm happy with my trade routes. They feel like fairly organized. It hasn't been too complicated to set up routes and stuff. And now with the workforce, we have all the extra ships, it's great. You've gotten 3 pieces of your cargo. Alright, and you just have to take that back to Aether. We could probably get allies with him as well now, I would imagine. Yep. So we get the effect: fire safety 10%, all islands, wall upkeep reduced, and 1 talent of beer gained for every 10 armor sold. That one's a bit trickier. I don't even know if I'd bother with that. Because making the armor, you just make the beer. I mean, making armor takes way less space than making beer, so I guess there's some sort of benefit. Now, if we defeat him, we'd actually get him as an item. Affects smith residences and alderman residents in range, increasing their fire safety. Provides equal amounts of waiter workforce, so you wouldn't even need waiters at all. like the household. You just get them from smiths. That's pretty good. Health from a recreation ground, +1 if you've given them recreation ground, and fire safety from recreation is 3. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. Which is why we're not going to be allies forever. Just for a little while. She doesn't want to do it yet. -340. So her main reasons for that are she dislikes Aether and Zara Nitu. She dislikes Aether by 240. So we've pretty much just committed. I should have checked that. I didn't even know that. But we would have got this effect. 10% belief, -15% street upkeep. I gotta be honest, didn't know I was paying for the streets. And then Garum is gained for every tons of rope sold. 1 for 10. So, looks like we have our target. The first person who might be, serves us no real purpose. So yeah, maybe barracks and iron and stuff is around the corner. Let's see if we made our bird tongues yet. We delivered in the birds. So sad. And they're making their tongues. Now, if I didn't even check, but if we deliver that to our... God, I'm lost. There we are. We deliver that to these guys. What do we get? Income +4. Oh wow, it's actually pretty good. Happiness is -2. Yeah, I can see why. And then prestige 3. So it hurts the happiness a little bit. What the hell is that? This is nice, a little buffer between the wall and the streets. The noble area is nice. The art of the gift. Alright, we're not researching anything anymore. I'll just throw something down for now. And the aesthetic edificator. Ornament discount. Halved construction costs for all ornaments. Dude. So, what does this do? So, the response time of Vigilés is -20%. They can repair ruined buildings as well. And then the response time of the custodies is 20% reduced. The effect range of theaters increased. So much good stuff in here. Oh yeah, the marble roads. Happiness area of effective custodians. That's actually mega good. Let's get that first. It's going to take 5 to 6 minutes. Great. Are we done with this? Just waiting on him to pull in here.
See the good ship sail yonder.
We're almost there. Because otherwise I'll just forget. I'd like to get these things done before the end of the episode. I think we made it through a full night. It's about to get daytime again.
Has started in your city.
There we are. Hello, Aether. Thanks for the money. Appreciate you. Another military ship has arrived. And 2 civilian ships have arrived. And I guess in the next one we'll have a look at our Quinqueremes. How are we doing for this? You still have 2 targets to go for right there. They're next to each other though, and then you have to go pretty far, right? Oh yeah, back to Manx. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that. Oh dear. Okay. It's being produced now though. Bird tongues in aspic. First batch. So that took the whole episode for me to set up everything needed for that in a reliable way. And if we have a look at globally, we should not be making enough, I don't think, already. Oh, we are. Wow, only the tiniest bit, but we'll double that up. That'll be no problem. So we just need to double everything effectively, and then we'll be golden. Nice. Yeah, I can't believe we actually have enough for all islands. So we can start transporting that to Rome as we have listed already to do so. We'll just set a little reserve limit. Don't want it to be taken away until it's ready to go. We don't send it to the other island yet, though. So let's just give it a, I don't know, 30. It's made every minute 30, if I recall correctly. Yeah. So I don't know how many minutes that is, but it's actually kind of a lot. It's like 40 minutes or something before they'll send it away. Yeah, I still think we should do it though. But I'll double up the chain and then it'll only be like 15 minutes. Anyways, that is going to be it for today. And that's actually going to be it for me before Christmas. Yeah, I'll be taking time off after this one. And then I'm planning on doing like a kind of a long form Manor Lords thing as well. So it's just like, if you really want more Darren content, or you just want to chill and see the new Manor Lords update, it'll be like a long play, 3 or 4 hours. And I want to kind of see how that does, just generally. Because some people, I see on YouTube, some people do these like super long videos and they do fairly well. So I'll be kind of curious to see how it goes. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I'm having a blast in this game. I really love now the complexity of like the, it's like my mind's wearing of how I'd play the game again. Because now I understand so much more about it. But obviously we'll see this through. But I'm excited for maybe the first DLC update. Maybe we do a new playthrough and I take it at a slightly different pace maybe. And then I understand how to do things a bit better. So that'd be kind of fun. Alright, the crates are being delivered as well. So that's going to be it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. There won't be a big gap between videos. As soon as I come back, I'm only gone for 4 days, I think. Oh, 5 days total. So on the 5th day I'm back and I can record. And yeah, so there'll be a little bit of a gap, but nothing too major. And yeah, more videos before the end of the new year anyways. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Appreciate you all. Thanks for a great year on YouTube as well. And yeah, hope everyone has good holidays, whatever they're doing for it. Alright, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.